And now the bridge is finally complete. Got this beautiful balau hardwood. Give it some Osmo decking oil stain just to bring out the natural colour, and it's gone down quite nicely. So it's 1.2 metres across, so I'm not going to have a handrail either side. I think it's big enough, wide enough for people to use safely without dropping off the edge, unless people are trying to pass each other without thinking. I think it looks really nice. I mean, it is pretty bright and it will weather down a bit, but I think it looks good, contrasting with the corten steel edging and obviously the garden beyond. So let's have a closer look. Down here I'm going to top up the wood chip. It's been 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years before this part of the garden had new wood chip. So I'll have new wood chip next week, and then that'll continue on this area which was the old bridge. So that never had wood chip. So I've just put some weed suppressing membrane down now, ready for that. Got the corten steel edging, like I said, all continuing round. I need to fill some bit more soil on the other edge. We've still got the daffodils on this side, and we'll clean that up. And if we take a closer look at the bridge, you can see it's pretty neat, pretty straight going across. I'm pleased with that. On here, because obviously the bridge and everything was, or the foundations were in place, I couldn't change the way this corten steel edging sort of went, because the path had to be here basically. So this is straight on this side and it curves around on this side to meet up with that edge of the bridge. But I think once it's filled in, I think it'll look good with the wood chip. And then the bridge going across. And obviously the ponds had a clear out, could probably do a bit more cleaning and tidying up. And I definitely want to address this side, because yes, the Princeps palm's gorgeous there, but that yucca really is messy, so I need to tidy up that. But now obviously we've cleared the plants either side. So we had the chocolate vines and things, so we've got some nice planting pockets here. And I managed to curve around the corten steel, joining up with the original path going down the garden that way and that way. So I think it's a good job done. Gravel covers this area, so it's just one step off. And if I just turn around to show you that, you can see I've got a piece of hardwood decking going across that edge as well. So it's a nice, neat finish. And then I've put the corten steel edging going onto the side of the bridge. It doesn't look fantastic yet, but once the plants here have grown up, you won't see that side, so you won't see that join. And then it's neat on this side as well, similar sort of setup, the corten steel just attached to the side of the bridge. And then if we go back over the bridge, got to tidy up all this here. Got these weeds, this ground elder, but I think you'll agree that's a good job done, and I'm glad I replaced the bridge rather than just taking up some of the decking boards and replacing those. I made it shorter and wider. Yes, it's been another expense and it's taken a while to get done, but I think the end result is worth it. So let me know in the comments what you think of the new bridge. If you think it's better than the old bridge, or if you preferred it with the ropes on the side or the balustrades. So that's pretty much the end of this episode. But oh yeah, one thing before we do finish, if I get this straight, I'll just turn around. Got the gunra growing big here. I had to cut a big chunk off because it was coming over the path, and got rid of that. And beautiful Raleigh here. And then if we turn around, we seem to have a new lawn. So that's something we didn't have previously. So join me next time where I'll be talking about how I created this lawn and change this part of the garden. And we'll get on to planting up, because there's lots to plant up. It's that time of the year where the tender stuff can be planted out soon, but we've got loads of hardy stuff to plant in the garden where we've got those new planting areas. So thank you for watching this edition of Exotic Garden UK. Join me next time, we'll be doing more in the garden.